Go's channel, where there's a lesson to be learned in every single video. If you're new to my channel, check out the whole video. And if you're returning, respect and love. I can't do without you. In addition to doing YouTube videos, I make blankets. Check out my Instagram page, Harlem Shet. Blankets for everybody. Stop playing. So like the thumbnail says, signs that she's a good woman. Keeper. 5 quick signs, right? And let me just first start off by saying, I'm coming from the standpoint of you've been talking to a woman for anywhere from 2 to 6 months. Not right away. It's not somebody you just met. It's not somebody you started to talk to for like about a week or two. This is somebody you've been talking to for at least 2 to 6 months, right? In addition, it goes both ways. So some of the things I'm going to talk about, it goes for both men and women. I'm going to come from a man looking for a good woman perspective, all right? So, tip number 1, and being old school, come 80s baby, I'm 41. I had to learn this from people in my family. So tip number 1, the woman in your life likes her. They receive her. They go, I like her for you. You know, it could be your mother, your sister, the auntie, but somebody who you deem and like and respects like her. Why? Women know women. Women know women. Just like men know men. I can't tell you how many times my sisters brought home a D-head or A-hole, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna last. And they be like, oh, but I love him. I care about him. And I'm like, well, guys know guys. And I know guys from all walks of life, from corporate to the hood. And I know guys. So, same concept. If the woman in your life likes her, that's a good sign. Usually, right? Tip number 2, she's not cheap. She is not cheap. I cannot stand a cheap woman. Just like I guess some women can't stand a cheap guy. Once again, I'm old school, and I come from the school of you most supposed to take care of your women, take her out on dates, you know, make sure she's taken care of. However, we like to eat too. We like gifts. I want somebody to take me out. Hey, if I take you out 4 or 5 times, it'd be nice to say, hey babe, I'm gonna take you out to dinner. What you want to eat? I dated somebody for almost a year, not thinking about it. She never made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Facts. Never even offered me a glass of water. But I was so in love. I was so infatuated. But you know, I was thinking. So, if the woman you're dating is not cheap, she don't mind going in her pocket to do stuff for you, that's a good tip. Hold that, all right? Tip number 3, and this is an important tip. You know, I experienced this before. The woman is independent, not codependent. It's about teamship, not take-ship. Give you the example. Beyonce and Jay-Z. Separately, they were awesome. They were doing their thing. Top of the world. Best in their field. They came together to build an empire. Same concept. Same concept. You don't want somebody, they taking all your money, taking all your resources, don't have nothing going on for herself. So make sure she's independent, not codependent. And again, once again, I'm old school. The man's supposed to take care of the woman, take care of the household, make sure the bills get paid. However, we live in a world where, let's keep it real, you get two income household, unless you balling out of control. So, quick tip, make sure that person's independent and y'all come together to build. Feel me? All right? Tip number 4. Right? She shows you she cares. She shows you she cares. She don't talk about she cares. She shows you she cares. Right here in New York, right? There's a radio station, Hot 97. They have something called Ride or Die, where the caller calls in and it's usually a boyfriend or a girlfriend, not all the time a husband or a wife, and they say like they're in trouble and they need them to stop whatever they're doing right now to come help them. And the caller has 30 seconds to convince the person on the other line that they need them to come and help them, right? And I love how a lot of times the person will call in, say, I'm in car trouble, I'm in trouble with the police, I need you to leave your job right now to come help me. And a lot of times they go, you know what? I can't leave work, but babe, I'm gonna come out and I got you. That's what you need. Your ride or die. Somebody who cares. They don't say they care, they show you they care. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving you lip service, their actions are speaking. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question, fellas. The woman you're seeing right now, right, or talking to, would she stop what she's doing to come help you? If you was in a car accident, if you had a situation, you know, we're not talking about money. I'm talking about, would she stop what she's doing to come help you? If she is and willing, that's a good tip. That's a good sign. Good tip, good sign. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. We live in a selfish behind world. Selfish behind world. People by nature are just me, 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 me. So, is she a ride or die? Is she? If she not your ride or die, situationship. And the final tip, you know, it's not a big surprise. I've said this a bunch of times. I said this in so many of my videos, but it's the truth. If you text or call her, she always responds in a timely fashion. I cannot stress that enough. I don't care if it's a meme. I don't care if you say how you doing. I don't care if you just say, hey, I was thinking about you. If she responds, that's a very good sign. I've said this a bunch of times. I've never dated somebody successfully and they didn't respond to a text or a phone call or a meme. Come on, we all done it. Screenshot a meme and send it. You know, I've never dated somebody successfully done that. You know why? You know why they respond? Because they're attentive. They're happy to hear from you. When they see a text from you or a message, there's a tingling thing inside. They say, you know what? Let me respond. So if you're seeing somebody and they've consistently texted and responded to your text or phone call, very good sign. All right. So there's some other things to show you have a good woman, but you know, I ain't want to go into too much. But if you have a good woman, fellas, keep her. Keep her, treat her right. All right, so I'm done. I'm off. You know, it's Friday. Gotta go get this money. Until next video, peace and love, and stay out of trouble. I'm out.